අරමණ නියමිතයි SLA මිනිස් 7 තරගය. මහෙන් උණුසුම් තරගයක් වනවාට සැකයක් නැහැ.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you who are listening to us here at the track, of course, and relaxing at home in the sitting room. And that's Parameswaran. Let's get on to the drivers. Parameswaran, who's returned a time of 1:10.598. So that's time returned by Parameswaran. So he's on pole. Let's see whether the cameras can take us to grid number 2. That's Tisera. So he's on grid number 3. Number 98, WNS Tisera. He's also getting much experience, so he's coming up the ladder where Mini 7s are concerned. And then we have Autobacks sponsored and owned by Ajit Kirti. Ajit Kirti, 1:12.907, the time returned by Ajit Kirti. So he's on grid 3. Loads of experience where Mini racing is concerned, where Ajit is concerned. The grid is readied. Just to tell you what, Namal Silva is on grid 4. And then we have Dylan Pereira and of course K. Balasingham, the veteran. He's at the back of the grid. So we're going to have some interesting racing where these Mini 7s are concerned. As you know, they are equally powered. Slight modifications being allowed. 1000cc modifications in the valves and the porting of heads, etc. But not much. Runs in line similar to what's happened. Someone's had a start. I don't know whether officials may look at that getaway. We saw someone moving, but let's leave that to the officials. Race is underway with Param in the lead. Someone is being taken as they come round that corner, so Param in the lead. Tisera, I think we should have Namal challenging him. He's on the outside. As you know, gravel racing is very tricky. I think he's on the inside of Namal. So Namal has got the better of Tisera in that corner, taking the inner line. As you know, you start sliding, especially in mud. They have water the track. It's very muddy, very slippery, but no dust. Lal, over to you.
ස්තුතියි මහෙන්. මිනිස් 7 තරගය සවයි මේ වන විට ආරම්භ වී තිබෙන තරගයේ පළමුවට තරගය සව නියෝජනය කරනවා කේ පරමේශ්වර ඩිලාන් පෙරේරා අජිත් කීර්ති මේ බාලසිංහම් නාමල් සිල්වා තිසේරා යන දාවකේ අද දිනේ පළමු මෝටර රථ තරග ඉසාව හැටියට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට පරමේශ්වරන් පළවෙනිලා දෙවෙනි නාමල් සිල්වා සමගින් WNS තිසේරායි තුන්වෙනිලා ලෙස දාරපතේ මේ ආකාරයෙන් තරග වදින්නේ. දැන් අරවා ඉදිරියට අජිත් කීර්ති.
Yes, I think Namal is the one who's bared very well where the start is concerned. So he was 4th on the grid, or he's lying 2nd. Ajit Kirti looking at the door on the inside of Tisera. Yes, I think Tisera has kept it wide open. He has kept it wide open and Ajit has got through. Now this is what gravel racing is concerned. They had a favoritization run just before the start. You got to study it. If they have water the track, it's slippery and it can get very greasy. You can understeer, you can oversteer. What you do is in particular in conditions of this nature, you need to I think get a slow entry and a fast exit. You enter it too fast and you go wide, and someone following you will just get through on the inside. Now this is exactly what has happened to Tisera. Twice over now for Namal and Ajit Kirti to get through. But that has helped Paramasimam, who's way out in front. He's on his own there, followed by Namal Silva. Then we have a gap before Ajit comes through. We saw someone spinning out there. So Namal, I think, has fared best where this is concerned. From 4th of the grid, now he's lying 2nd.
නාමල් සිල්ලා 4 වෙනිලා ලෙස දාරපතේ තරග ආරම්භක ස්ථානින් ආරම්භ කළා. දැන් දෙවෙනිලා ලෙසින් දාරපතේ ඉන්නවා සිටියා. ඉදිරියේ ඉන්නවා කයිකේ පරමේශ්වරම්, දෙවෙනිලා නාමල් සිල්ලා, තුන්වෙනිලා අජිත් කීර්ති අපි දකින්නේ. ඒ වගේම 4 වෙනිලා ඩිලාන් පෙරේරා.
Yes, where I think where experience is concerned, all these guys are well experienced. Ajit Kirti, Dylan Pereira. I know Dylan, talking of minis, I think he's got every model that is available as his collection. Ajit Kirti, we'll see him later on in the 1050, or the modified, driving a modified mini in the open class, that is still at 1050cc. You can see some of them are having mud on the windscreen. Now that's another problem here. You get mud on your windscreen, or even where dust is concerned, visibility can be a big problem. So best is to get in front and you don't get any mud or dust from anyone else. So now that's exactly what Param has done. He's done it yesterday with a good time. Now very, very important that you get a good timing at the trials so that you get a good grid position. Now that's exactly what Param has done. So loads of experience where mini racing is concerned. Paramasivam, that's Namal coming through in the dark green and white topped mini. It's got a Jaguar stick on it. That's because he's responsible for repairing and tuning Jaguars, but not where racing is concerned. He confines himself to a Mini, particularly the Mini 7.
අතරතුරේ තරගකරුවන් අවසාන වටයටයි දැන් ප්‍රවිෂ්ඨ වන්නේ. අපි බලමු තරගයේ ඉදිරිය ලබා ගනිමින් සිටිනවා කේ පරමේශ්වරනේ අතරතුරේ මගේ මතකයේ නැංගනවා මේ තරග බිමේ අතීත තරගකරුවන් පිළිබඳව සනිටුවත් කරනවා නම් ඩීජීඑන් ගාමිණි. එයා මුණසිංහ ලෙස්ගේ ඩිසිල්වා. වැඩි දක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩකෙක් එදා දස්කම් දැක්වූ තරග ඉසව්වක් හැටියට අපට සඳහන් කරන්නට පුළුවන් අද දිනේදී. Cavalry Supercross දාවන මතේ සිට.
This is where skills come into light. You can see the space between those drivers. It's all about not on the stretch but how you take those corners. They're very wide. They water the track in the morning with they've done the correct thing because their dust can be a bigger problem. So when you have slightly wet conditions under your tires, you need to know what you should do. Change early. A bit of a slow entry and a fast exit. Now that's what you should do where gravel or mud racing is concerned. Oh, that's Ajit Kirti. He's fishtailing that Mini as he comes out. As you know, their front wheel drive, the standard Mini is about a 43 to 48 bhp. This may be throwing about maybe a 55, and the checkered flag being taken by Faram. He just a bit of a swing back, acknowledges the flag. Another happy man, Namal Silva, coming in second with Ajit Kirti fourth, and Dylan will come in fourth, and Tisera fifth, and should be balancing him, making the last of those cars that are finishing.
Mini 7 තරගය අවසානයේ මුදුනේ මේ ජයග්‍රාහකයා ඒ පරමේශ්වරන් දෙවන්න පරමේශ්වරන්.
I think Lali is waving at the crowd, acknowledges. Obviously happy man, so he's going to get onto that podium where the number 1 slot is concerned. So K. Parameswaran, he's been racing a Mini for many long years. So being faithful to the Mini. Parameswaran. Mini 7, as you know, the Mini was built in the 50s. 23 models of it.
Supercross දහවන තරග බිමේ දෙවන තරග ඉසව්ව SLA Mini 7 තරග ඉසව්වේ ජයග්‍රාහකයන් වෙත ජය සංකේත සහ තිලන ප්‍රදානයේ සූදානම්. එවෙනුවෙන් ආරාධනීය සම්පත් බැංකුවේ නියෝජ්‍ය ප්‍රාදේශීය කළමනාකර කුරුණෑගල චින්තක වීරසේකර මහතාට නිමව දුටු SLA Mini 7 තරග ඉසව්වේ තුන්වන ස්ථානය ඩිලන් පෙරේරා. ඩිලන් පෙරේරා තුන්වන ස්ථානය, දෙවන ස්ථානයෙන් නාමල් සිල්වා. SLA Mini 7 Cavalry Supercross 2016 තරග බිමේ ප්‍රථම ස්ථානය අධ්‍යක්ෂකම් බහුල ප්‍රවීණ තරගකරු කේ පරමේශ්වරන්. ජයග්‍රාහකයන් තිදෙනාටම අපේ උණුසුම් සුබ පැතුම්.